This is Alejandro Sapiens reporting for CNN News. I'm on scene where 3 days ago, a 10-year-old boy murdered a 90-year-old woman, and he's being charged as an adult by the state of Philadelphia, and it's bringing a huge controversy on whether he should be charged as an adult or as a minor. Child therapist Cameron Koof, and I have a couple questions for her. How do you think being in jail at such a young age affects a child in growth and emotionally and mentally?
I think as a young child being in prison, it's not okay. It's hard for them to grow up because a child's mind is not as mature as an adult. So I think children being in jail, especially because like they have solitary confinement. It's hard because a lot of kids, they end up in solitary confinement, and then once they get out of jail, it's like they don't know how to manage in the real world because it's like they're so used to being locked up in a box. That's basically what solitary confinement is. So I just think that emotionally, mentally, and physically, it haunts them for the rest of their life. And I think it's a horrible thing to charge a child as an adult. But at the same time, you know, children's minds are not as mature as adults. So, you know, I think it really is. It's hard for
it could go
kids to
both
grow
ways.
up. Yeah, it can go both ways, definitely.
All right. I'm here with Iana Zimmerman, the parole officer, and I have a couple questions for her. How do you feel about the case, and what do you think the jury should have done when charging the young boy?
Well, with this case, I've seen a lot of cases like this, which is actually really sad, but with this case, this child was already a troubled young child. He was living with another family due to financial instability of his own family friend. I feel like when you look at a case like this, it's hard to not look at these children as children, but they are not children in a sense. Their mental state has been altered in a way where it has taken their innocence. So with this case, I feel like him being charged as an adult was the most fair punishment. I feel like a murderer is a murderer no matter what age they are, which is, again, like I said, a very tough thing to say. So yeah.
All right, thank you. Any last words?
No.
Tristan, the young one that committed the murders, and I have a few questions. How do you feel about what you did, and how does it feel to be in jail? Is it scary?
Well, I didn't even mean to kill her in the first place. She just kept yelling and yelling and yelling, and when I asked her to stop, she just wouldn't stop, and all I meant to do was hurt her. But things happen, and so I don't like how they treat me like an adult when I'm only like 10 years old, and they don't want to hear from my side of the story, so that's not cool. And in jail, when you're surrounded by a whole bunch of older people that have committed probably even worse crimes than you and have had time.
Worse than murder?
Well, you know, there are like people like rapists and stuff in that jail, and I think they've done worse than me, and I'm only 10, so it's.
Do you regret what you did?
I do, because I shouldn't have reacted that way. So that I feel really bad, and I still don't feel like I should have been charged this harshly.
Anything to say to the family of the victim?
I'm really sorry to the family for the lady that I killed. I really apologize.
All right, that's it. Here with Denise Sloan, a youth counselor, and I have a few questions. How do you feel with a minor being charged as an adult, especially that the boy is 10 years old?
So for a minor to get charged as an adult, especially the 10-year-old boy, I feel that it's not really necessary for the 10-year-old boy to get an adult sentence because they're not mature yet, and they're still learning. And how would they know what they're capable of, or like the situation that they did, if they don't understand everything that's going on because they're still so young? So I feel that them getting adult sentences is kind of to the extreme, and I feel that they should at least get some type of counseling or something beforehand, rather than just giving them life sentences, because they're not going to learn from getting sent to jail with adults. How are you going to learn from your mistakes if you're not even mature enough to know everything that you are capable of doing? So I feel that it's not.
So do you feel any minor should be charged as an adult?
I honestly don't feel that any minor should just be charged as an adult, especially if they're 10 years old, because they haven't even gone through puberty yet to even know a lot of stuff. So to me, that's extreme. So,
I mean, that's feeling in control.
no minor should be charged as an adult until they're able to know what they did. So until they can learn from what they did, then they can't be sentenced as an adult.
All right, well, there you have it. CNN News, and now it's a report on the Philadelphia case about a 10-year-old boy getting charged.